Hi, Laura. How cute is this place? This place was hammered 3 years ago. How cute is that? Happy Friday. But I'm happy to see a lot of these little tiny homes survived for the most part. Although a lot of them are for sale, some of them are just closed. Like this. This one's for lease. Ray and I dreamed of living here back just before we got married, coming up on 4 years ago, my 4th anniversary, being Ray Becerra's widow. Look how cute. Look at these tiny homes. Aren't they adorable? Hey, Ginger. I know your heart is breaking, my dear friend Ginger, about to lose the most important person in your life. And I have been there, and it is the hardest thing in the world. But your life will go on. You will survive. It's just a different kind of surviving. Gosh, isn't this just this place you've ever seen? Look, they even decorate the palm trees. Look at that. It's so adorable here. It's pretty hot out, so I'm a little concerned. Well, they've got plants for sale over there. That's right, Ginger. We've both been on the same journey. You got your mama a lot longer than I got mine, so consider yourself lucky. I know it's no consolation for you. But I miss my mom, my grandparents every day of my life, my dad. Look at this old mariner. How cute is that? Hey, Donna. Well, Donna, you should be looking at this because this is just the cutest place in the world. Look at these little houses. Look how small they are. These ones, though, they didn't survive the hurricane. You can see there. They got completely gutted. Hello, Inaib. Inabi. Hey, Muhammad. Yeah. They got destroyed in the hurricane. And yet they're this one. Looks like they were able to save it. Some places were saved, and some places were just completely wiped out. Ooh, they sell faux. I love faux. Don't you know? Who's a faux fan out there? No, cracker houses. These are beach cottages. Like there used to be a whole house there and it's gone. And wow, look at this one they are refurbishing. That's interesting how they're working on that. The crow is helping. I like that crab on the side. Always artistic here in MATLACHA. You're right, Muhammad, the weather, it can't be beat. It's just absolutely beautiful. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Beach Report. Here in beautiful MATLACHA. This is a real gem. It is a hidden treasure. And it got slammed in Hurricane Ian 3 years ago. And unfortunately, I see that a lot of the cutest businesses had to close because of it. And some of the sweetest little houses got destroyed. Hello, Finland. So, I want to be showing you an adorable little town, but I'm also showing you a hurricane damaged little town. And that's a shame. This town probably started to build up around the turn of the 19th century. And it's still very rural here. Look at this, look how cute the houses are. Look at the detail. Everything screams beach town, beach town. And look at this place with the plants. Wow, that's so beautiful. I show you this beauty, this most of it from the earth. I want you to stop looking at AI generated photos and thinking they have anything to do with real life. They do not. Really, Ginger? Galveston, huh? You gotta take me to Galveston, girl. I was there briefly with Susan and her husband. Look how beautiful these plants are. That's real art, the plants. Look, that's what God created. Yeah, and then there's that. Oh, stupid Halloween. I used to think it was so much fun. I don't think that anymore. I don't like Halloween. So, unfortunately, this used to be 3 homes were here, and now they're gone. 3 homes destroyed in the hurricane. But the last, tell them Beach Report sent you. Look at that old tree. It's crazy. Those houses got destroyed, but that old tree survived it. That's a crazy old tree. This house looks a little newer. Just day. Yeah, I hear you about the holidays being fake and phony. I agree. I don't like them at all. I used to play the game. I used to think they were great. I don't think that anymore. I think more and more we're being deceived in every way we can be and betrayed. But you know what? We can't betray each other. We always have each other. You know there are more of us than there are of them. And when it comes to AI and robots, We still have a heart and they don't. So never forget that. Never think that AI is your friend. These condos didn't do too well in the storm, but they're still standing, so there's that. It's a busy street though. This is actually the road that goes to Pine Island. And Pine Island got slammed in the storm. But I see a lot of trains that they're doing business, and Pine Island is alive and well and thriving. MATLACHA, not so much. I'm very sad to see Leoma Lovegrove's store closed. She was a really cool artist. And she designed clothes. I actually have something she designed. Look at this place. Island time begins here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So cute, right? I love that place across the street. How cool is that? Everything's for rent. Everything's for sale. Can you even with the cute little places though? This place is open. Oh great. Topless hookers. What? What is that all about? Okay, I thought this was a family town. Oh, look how cute. Yeah, I don't show myself to strangers. You know, you make me feel creepy when you say stuff like that. And it's always men who have to see me. You don't need to see me. And if you say that you want to see me, that makes me think I don't want you to see me. You know what I mean? Because it's creepy, okay? You want to find a woman like that, go to OnlyFans. This girl doesn't play that. Look how cute this place is. We're on a tour of MATLACHA. Everything is artwork here. Everything is fun colors. We're on island time. I love how they decorate even the trees. Look at this. Every tree. You want to talk about murals? No, these are some dang murals. Okay, you don't need to tell me I'm pretty. Nobody cares. It's not about me. It's about the beauty of nature and this artwork. And it's not about me. So don't make it about me, okay? That's all. Be respectful. Look how cute this is. All right, stranger. That's good. You take direction well, and that's a plus in your field. How adorable are these trees? We got the mermaid tree. That is super cute. Look at this one. Artwork everywhere. Hi, Dorothy. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I mean, every little thing, even this lamppost or this telephone post has manatee faces on it. Get out of town. How cute is that? Art is everywhere. It's the most artistic little town. So many cute towns like this in Florida. It's really not the only one, but boy, it's one of the cutest ones, though, I'll say. And these homes are just precious. Let me see if I take you down the street so you can see the houses. Because you never saw houses like these. Every business is painted adorably. All right, let's go see these homes. See how they did 3 years later. Three years after a hurricane that nearly took this whole area out. It sure tried. Ray and I dreamed of living here. There was a house for sale that we were looking at. We didn't really look at it, like we didn't go in or anything, but it was a dream. If he had lived, we had so many dreams that we wanted to experience together. Such cute little houses. Looks like they did pretty well over here on the north side of the island of MATLACHA. Thank you, ladies, for watching out for me. And also for teaching men how to treat women. Because it seems like a lot of men don't know how to treat women. And when you see us, and most like me, in my late 50s, about turn 60, we're not looking for a date. Like, we never want to have another relationship with a man again. Just saying. Sorry. I mean, friendship's one thing. And I have some very good man friends, but cross that line, and we will not be friends anymore. I've had enough. Look how adorable. Everything's for sale, though. What a beautiful garden. You are walking with me, Darla. Come on, people, get with the program. We're on the beach report. That means you're experiencing this in real life, in real time. Unless you're on the replay, but you can still pretend. This is not AI. This is real life. This is the real world. No filters. Keeping it real. As real can be. And I am your real hostess, with the mostest, Jill. I am Jill. Jill Cohen of the Beach Report. If you love the Beach Report and you enjoy tours like this, then please consider going to my website and purchasing one or two or three of my books that I have for sale right now. I will soon have more. I am working on several new books, by the way, because that's what I do. I'm an author and a journalist, and I help other people get published. Well, I publish you. Yeah, I do it all by myself. Let's eliminate the middleman. You come to me, you're any good, well, I'll make you good, and I'll publish you myself. Hello, Fred. All right, let's keep walking and looking at these adorable MATLACHA homes. Because seriously, there is no neighborhood like this anywhere that I know of. MATLACHA is unique. And this is a one-of-a-kind experience. Not everybody would walk you around like this on their own 2 feet on a very hot, early October afternoon. It's hot as the dickens. Oh, Darla. Okay, speaking of which, Darla's talking about her because apparently she's either pre-diabetic or she is has acquired the number 2 diabetes. And I have to say, you can cure that yourself through fasting. I have been fasting now 48 hours. You know, I like to start me off with the fast on Yom Kippur that I do every single year. And I thought, let's just keep going. So I still have not broken my fast. You guys see how cute this house is. Look how adorable. Look at this little neighborhood. Every details. You know, you want your house to be a showplace. Get involved in the details. The details. Just beautiful. Look at this one. Details. Gorgeous. You get a lot of decorating ideas from these people. They know what they're doing. You know, I don't even trust supplements, Laura. I don't trust anything except for the Lord and my own damn body. And I think that Darla's problem is that she's eating the poisonous food that the United States has deemed okay, that the FDA let get into our food system. We're being poisoned by the food. That's been going on since the 70s, maybe the 80s. Around that time is when it began. Wait, Ginger. I'm confused. Let me know, Ginger. If you didn't get, do you think about me on my birthday? You of all people. Let me know. Oh yeah, microwaves. You know, people laugh at me, but I told everybody not to use the microwave. I mean, back in the late 80s, I noticed there's something wrong with the food from the, and I begged everybody putting food in the microwave and don't heat my food up in the microwave. And then and said I was crazy. So why don't you look up what the microwave does to your food? How it literally changes it, and not in a good way. Yeah, no, Darla, you don't want me to keep you in line. I don't want to be responsible for anybody else's decisions. I am just giving you the tools and the information that you need to control yourself. I do not want to control anybody ever. I don't like that. I'm under control of myself, and you need to be under control of yourself. Teflon pans are horrible, Darla. You are so right about that. Like, here's another house or another place where there used to be a house. Oh, okay. See, Ginger's talking about me writing her book. That's what you're talking about, right, Ginger? Ginger's got an amazing book inside of her. And I'm going to have to come to Texas and hang out with Ginger for probably take about a month. We can get that book out of her. Right, Ginger? Debster knows about metal TV dinner trays. Oh my God, yes. And tin foil. Do you guys cook with tin foil? That stuff is horrible. And plastic wrap. Everything plastic. Welcome to the plastic world of plastic. But we're all full of plastic. Okay, I gotta turn around. It is hot as a dickens. I hope my phone doesn't overheat. That could happen if you lose me. That'll be the reason why. Well, we all have purpose in life, Ginger. And so do you. And we are going to spend more time together. Ginger and I only got to spend about not even 24 hours together, but it's like I already knew her. I did already know her. Look at that, you guys. Look how beautiful. Ginger, can you move to Florida, please? I don't know. Your house is amazing. Feels very safe where you are in Texas. That's another reason why I want to go to Texas. Feels like everybody is, I don't know if they're safer there than they are here. I don't know. You know what? Safety's an illusion. What am I talking about? Of course you did, Darla. Got paper straws wrapped in plastic. Yeah. You know, if you want to be proactive in your own health, so what I've done is I've switched to stainless steel everything. I drink my coffee out of stainless steel cups. I use stainless steel straws. I realize there's still plastic involved because you cannot set your lips on a stainless steel straw if what you're drinking is hot, but just saying. I know, I heard Texas too. And I'm going back to Texas as soon as I can. Oh, look, that looks like a nice little situation they got there. Look how beautiful. So beautiful. Their dog's filming, you guys. Dogs know everything. Now the whole family knows we're on the beach report. What? Look at the colors of the houses. I love it so much. I know, your historic house is a treasure. All right, listen to Spirit Darla. She's not wrong. You know, when you have a debilitating disease that is caused by the food that you're eating, You have to understand it is much more important that you do not eat that food than whatever pleasure you think you're getting out of eating it. Because, you know, you're being tricked to think it's great, and it's not great. You know what's great? Not eating food. How beautiful that is. You know what's great? This is great. This is what life is all about. This is it right here. I did send Dennis the number. He told me that he got it. Well, I don't know. Sometimes people contact me and you won't hear from me for days. Sometimes not at all. It happens. Anyway, back to the Debster's on keto. You know, Deb, I think when I start eating, when I break my fast, I am going to try to just do keto. Keto is awesome. The problem is going off of keto. That'll send you into a tailspin. But being on keto is pretty great. And I am in ketosis, by the way. So those of you who are keto friendly and you want to see if you're in ketosis or not, if you're doing it with the pea strips, let me tell you, there's a much better way. Because I personally don't want anything to do with my own urine. So the pea strip thing was grossing me out and I just couldn't deal with it. So I looked for an alternative and I found on Amazon, I found keto breathalyzers. It looks like a breathalyzer for, but it's for ketosis. So I use that and I love it. And it makes it really easy. And you can do it, 50 times a day if you want to. It does go through batteries fast, but that's fine. No more buying those stupid test strips. No more nastiness, if you know what I mean. So I highly suggest it. And they're like $30. They're not super expensive or anything. And I don't believe in supplements because here's the problem for me with supplements. I will never take them. I don't believe in them, and therefore, even if they are the greatest thing in the world, I will be just not happy about taking them, and so I won't. And, nothing works if you don't take it. So that's my problem with that. Kind of the best thing for me to do is keto because it is free, it is easy. There's nothing to remember. There's nothing to buy. I do take little handfuls of sea salt throughout the day. I like that. It makes me feel good. I bless my salt before I use it. Or I just that I have. I do it every time, if you know what I mean. Yeah, listen to Spirit, Darla. I have gotten used to eating just like things of Kerrygold butter. Oh my gosh, I just love this garden. That's adorable. So you want to see what the prices are like here in MATLACHA? A waterfront living, private boat, dock and boat lift, nearly $800,000. There you go. Now you know. Now you know. Not quite $1 million. Wouldn't it be great if we could all chip in? Get a little house in MATLACHA. Yeah, salt licking is the best. And so the vitamin D thing, man, you see me. I do my sun bath every day. I swear by it. Vitamin D is my superpower. Let's walk down here to the water. I understand that the clowns and the government are all taking another vote on opening the government up and all that stupid stuff. I'm so done with it. I'm so tired of them acting like fools because they hate President Trump. Wow, I love those testimonials for changing your diet. You know, here in America, everybody, all the doctors want to give you drugs and think that they're going to cure what ails you through pharmaceuticals. It's not true. No diet should have to have drugs involved. Food is your medicine. And sometimes not eating is the best thing you can do, which is my situation right now. 48 hours fasted, people, and I love it. And I'm not hungry, and I feel so good, and I definitely want to go another day. Wow, look how pretty this is. Beautiful little MATLACHA. Yeah, soda is poison. I guess you know that now. Oh, Debster, were you the one that was asking me to go to Pine Island? All right, well, here I am. Just for you, my friend. I might not remember who gives me these requests, but I always remember to do it. How beautiful. Wow, Deb. So I hope you feel like you're here with me. If you want to tell us anything, any special memories of yours from MATLACHA, we would all love to hear it. Aren't you happy to see that most of these homes did survive the hurricane? I mean, yeah, some of them look worse for the wear. This one's got some issues, and over here we've got some boarded up ones, but they're still cute. It looks good for the most part, don't you think? I'm so glad, Deb. Isn't it great? Most of these places survived. That's wonderful. Now, I'm pretty sure that this was all houses here and they're all gone. Am I right, Deb? This used to be a lot of houses, right? Yeah, I can tell. It's a mess. All the docks are askew. I'm sorry about your dad's house. And you can see nobody's house here made it. It's really hit or miss with storms like this. Well, mostly the new homes usually can make it through such disasters. But with the old homes, man, it's just the luck of the draw. All right, Deb, shall we move on? Are you okay? I'm so glad I was able to bring you here, and I'm glad that you're on live with me. I do feel like you're standing right next to me. Would be nice if we could see a manatee or a dolphin or something. Yeah, they were definitely packed in tighter. I mean, there was probably a house right here. Was there a house here? I'm thinking there could have been. because that's a dang big lot right there for MATLACHA, am I right? I mean, we know there was a house here for sure. It's been 3 years, so that's plenty of time for the grass to grow. I don't know what they're doing with that, but yeah, there's no way that this was just an open vantage point. Oh, is your rubber tree plant still there? Because don't you know that it can't move a rubber tree plant, but a hurricane can? But he's got high hopes. He's got high hopes. He's got high in the sky apple pie hopes. So anytime you're feeling down, instead of feeling down, just remember that ant. Whoops, there goes another rubber tree. Whoops, there goes another rubber tree. Whoops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Look at the tile. How beautiful. Like these people, their details. Oh, we can't really see their tile, but you can tell it is intricate and it's beautiful. Look at that. Look at his sunglasses. Unbelievable. I love it. I love it. MATLACHA. Artists every day on MATLACHA. So this place was destroyed, and I guess they're rebuilding it. I think I did see people fishing off the bridge, Deb. I'm gonna say yes to that one. I mean, you know a lot of Cubans live here, right? They love to fish. Look how cute. Oh, and the best of all is they are Trump fans. Yeah. Gotta love that. Oh my gosh, if I ever own a home, I'm gonna do this to my tree. The long pier that got wiped out, my favorite restaurant, the Crab Shack. Oh. This is the last time you're here. Look how cute. I think you have to be so special to live in MATLACHA, honestly. I think the people here are commonly artistic and amazing. I want to see all the houses. Even though you can see this one, the screens got messed up. This is all hurricane problems. Look, this one's for sale. Somebody buy it and show me the inside. How about that? That's cute. It's cute. Oh. This is sad. So you can see, of course, there was a house here. This was somebody's home. And all that's left is the floor. Really, really sad. 3 years ago, they lost their home. Meanwhile, they're new. It's interesting how just the homes on the very corners there were wiped out. But these guys did all right. Must have been so scary. I wonder how many rode out the hurricane. They tried to evacuate us everywhere. And I can't even believe how lucky I was that Ray was in hospice. I mean, the lucky thing. Ray managed to turn the most horrible day of my life into like a whole situation for the whole of Fort Myers. And I'd never be alone in my grief. It's just amazing how he did that. How he waited until the hurricane was over to make sure that I had a place before he died in that hurricane. I'll never forget the hurricane raging right outside his window and him raging in his hospice bed. It was surreal. And sorry that I talk about it so much. It is the 3rd anniversary of it, and I do have a PTSD from the whole situation. Rated. Look at that. Can you imagine how horrifying it must have been? I mean, I hope the people were not there at the time, but you realize this whole place was underwater. The whole thing. And look how cute it was. Had a mural on it. Such a nice place. And all the homes that were here, like all they have now are containers to get all the garbage. That was all homes right there. All of it. All gone. Really sad. Some coffee sounds good just about now, since I'm still fasting. I am allowed to drink coffee. And the wonderful thing about fasting is that it's free and you don't have to pay for food. So you can splurge on things like good coffee. Look how cute everything is. Well, that's good to know, Deb. Not that I ever want to go to the hospital, because I don't. I don't like hospitals. All right, friends, that's it for my little tour of the little town of MATLACHA, Florida, that's gone through a horrible hurricane. And they're still recovering, but it's still a great place to visit. And lots of properties are now for sale and for rent. So you might want to check it out. There is really nowhere is this cute. Look at this place. It's just beyond adorable. Welcome to MATLACHA, Old Florida at its best. Too bad these people don't know English. There should not be an apostrophe there, but all right. But look, I want to show you something else that's really interesting. Here is the water level from Hurricane Ian on the 28th of September. And here's the hurricane evacuation plan. Crap beer, run like hell. Yeah, memories. Where's Shell's restaurant? I can't eat, Deb. I'm fasting, so no restaurants for me. And here's something else. When I travel, I don't normally ever eat in a restaurant. I don't want to try the food because I don't know who's making it because I trust nobody. So I'd rather fast than eat food made by people I don't know. It's just me. It's just the way I am. Some people travel to eat different foods. I'm not so interested. All right, you guys. I'm going to say ciao for now. I hope you enjoyed today's tour of MATLACHA. We'll see you on the next beach report. Ciao for now.